Can you see the screen? Can you see what's on the
I
screen?
can see the screen, so I'm asking and answering questions.
Okay, cool. There's like in the first part that I'm highlighting now, there's some mistakes. Can you try to correct the mistake for the first?
Rules we have to do.
There's a mistake in there because you can't really say rules we have to do. You have to say it differently.
Rules we do.
We follow. We must.
We have to do rules.
No, like Shirley said, rules we have to follow because you follow rules.
Follow rules.
Also, can we say adhere if I'm not wrong?
Yeah, but that's very formal. Adhere to the rules. That's definitely possible. But normally when you're having a conversation with people like we're doing right now, you would not really say this. You would say like, okay. I have to follow the rules, or I must follow the rules. Yeah. But it's
obey the law.
What?
Or obey the law.
Or obey the law, but there's a difference, no? Sometimes the law is not always, because you have rules in your office, or rules in school, or rules in different places, and they don't necessarily doesn't mean that it's the law. And the next one, any problem here?
If you haven't need to go outside.
If we didn't, I'm sorry, don't.
Yeah.
If we need to go outside.
Yeah, but here it's if we don't.
If we don't need to go outside.
If we don't need to go outside. So if we don't need to go outside, then something. Here, how would you change this?
What?
Yeah.
What language do you speak? Oh.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What's the name?
What's the name of the language? Because you were talking, because at some point, I think it was Camille and Shirley. They were talking about the different languages in Colombia, because you used to have lots of tribes, and you still have tribes, and they speak different kind of languages, and they have all those languages of different names. While in Czech Republic, everybody speaks Czech, but in other languages and other places, you have different ethnicities, and they sometimes speak different languages. The next one.
Our government doesn't accept this.
Don't. Not doesn't. Don't.
No,
they don't.
Doesn't accept.
Doesn't accept because there's no need for this. There's no need for an S there. So our government doesn't accept this. What happens is that you hear it because the sounds come together. It doesn't accept this because the two T's kind of blend together. But it's without the S. And then the last one.
Wine.
Mark of the wine.
Brand?
Yeah, you say.
Name?
You say
brand.
Brand.
Yeah.
Brand.
Oh my god.
Of the name, the brand.
The name. So it's the brand or the name of the wine that you're talking about.
Wine.
Yeah. The next one is it's a type of beer. And how do you pronounce that type of beer?
Lager.
Lager.
Not lager, okay.
Lager. It's a lager.
Oh.
Yeah, lager. And then you have these things that you ride. They are called
bicycles.
Bicycles, yes, bicycles.
In Spanish, we have like a nickname. I don't know, ciclas. There is a way to say it in English instead saying bicycles, like a
bicycle.
Shorter. In Spanish, the complete name is bicicletas, but we don't say bicicletas. We say ciclas, for example. So it could be in English.
You wouldn't
Something
say
like
you would use it as a verb to cycle rather than you can say to bicycle, but then you would really say to cycle, but you wouldn't say I have a cycle. You would still say a bicycle. The shorter version that you do have is bike.
Ah, okay.
That is still possible. I have a bike.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And then there were some words odd because you were talking in the beginning about the way that you can go outside in Bogota. Odd days. Odd days is the men or the women?
But day is the women.
On odd days, the women can go outside in Bogota because of the
Yes.
quarantine, and on even days, the men can go outside.
Yes.
Okay. So how are you supposed to kind of meet the love of your life now when you're in quarantine? Because men and women can't meet each other. They're like, today it's a city full of women, and the next day it's a city full of men.
Yes, because for example, with my love, he's coming tomorrow, and he's planning to spend the day here and going back to his place on Friday because
Okay.
he's not allowed to go outside on Thursday. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way, because if you broke this rule,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to be fined, and the fine is 1 million.
Okay, that's a lot of money. 1 million.
Yes.
Pesos. It's a lot of money. And then in the
So,
beginning.
or use technological platforms.
Okay. The next thing was gloves, because we were talking about gloves in the beginning, and then Paul was talking about pharmacy, and then you as well, Shirley, you were talking about the cycle lanes in
Yes.
Bogota.
Bogota, yeah.